In today's video, I am going to show you how to add a retro poster effect to your videos in Premiere Pro, as you can see on the screen. After watching this tutorial, you can easily add the retro poster effect to your videos. So, let's get started. Alright, now we are inside Premiere Pro. As you can see on the timeline, I have got a stock video clip. Firstly, we have to create an adjustment layer. That's why, let's go to the project panel. Then, right-click on the project panel. After that, go to the New Item section. Next, let's click on the adjustment layer. And then, click on OK. In the next step, let's drag and drop the adjustment layer to the timeline in Video Layer 2. Now, we have to apply some Premiere Pro built-in effects to the adjustment layer to create retro poster effect. Let's move over to the Effects panel to add an effect. This is a color balance effect. By using the color balance effect, you can adjust the highlights, mid-tones, and shadows of your video. Now, let's drag and drop this color balance effect to the adjustment layer. And then, let's move over to the Effect Controls panel to customize the color balance effect. From here, we have to make the shadow green balance parameter value around 49. Next, let's hide all the parameters of the color balance effect for convenience. In the next step, let's move over to the Effects panel to add another effect. This is a Levels effect. By using the Levels effect, you can adjust the brightness, contrast, and color balance of your videos. Now, let's drag and drop this Levels effect to the adjustment layer. And then, let's move over to the Effect Controls panel to customize the Levels effect. From here, we have to make the RGB white input level parameter value around 180. You can see the changes on the program monitor. And then, let's make the RGB black input level parameter value around 10. After that, we have to make the RGB gamma parameter value around 19. Alright, let's hide all the parameters of the Levels effect for convenience. Again, let's move over to the Effects panel to add an effect. This is an arithmetic effect. The arithmetic effect in Premiere Pro is a powerful tool for manipulating the colors in your videos. This effect allows you to achieve a wide range of creative effects, from subtle color adjustments to dramatic transformations. Now, let's drag and drop this arithmetic effect to the adjustment layer. And then, let's move over to the Effect Controls panel to customize the arithmetic effect. Now, from the operator parameter of the arithmetic effect, we have to select OR. And then, let's make the red value around 255. After that, we have to make the green value around 120. Next, let's make the blue value around 150. And lastly, from the clipping parameter, we have to turn off this box of the clip result values. And then, let's hide all the parameters of the arithmetic effect for convenience. In the next step, let's move over to the Effects panel to add an effect. This is a Lumetri color effect. Let's drag and drop this Lumetri color effect to the adjustment layer. After that, let's move over to the Effect Controls panel to customize the Lumetri color effect. Firstly, let's open the basic correction parameter of the Lumetri color effect. And then, let's make the saturation value around 0. After that, we have to make the shadows value around -56.5. In the next step, we have to customize the curves parameter of the Lumetri color effect. Firstly, make sure the white color is selected. Please note, this step is important. So make sure to do the same, as I am showing here. Alright, now you can see the changes on the program monitor. Now, let's hide all the parameters of the Lumetri color effect for convenience. Again, let's move over to the Effects panel to add an effect. This is a tint effect. Let's drag and drop this tint effect to the adjustment layer. And then, let's move over to the Effect Controls panel to customize the tint effect. In the tint effect, we have to use two color combinations for a unique look. It's called Monochrome Look. Firstly, let's set a color for the matte black parameter. In this section, I am going to use a dark blue color. You can use any color that you like. And secondly, let's set a color for the matte white to parameter. In this section, I am going to use a dark purple color. You can use any color that you like. As you can see on the screen, it looks like a purple color retro poster. By the way, you can use any color that you want. In the next step, let's go to the Effects panel to add an effect. This is a Posterize time effect. By using Posterize time effect, you can manipulate the perceived frame rate of your video. Now, let's drag and drop Posterize Time effect to the adjustment layer. And then, let's move over to the Effect Controls panel to customize the Posterize Time effect. Now, let's make the frame rate parameter value around 13. And lastly, let's move over to the Effects panel to add another effect. This is a Lumetri color effect. Now, let's drag and drop this Lumetri color effect to the adjustment layer. And then, let's move over to the Effect Controls panel to customize the Lumetri color effect. And now, from the Lumetri color effect, let's open the vignette parameter. Firstly, let's make the amount value around -2. After that, let's make the midpoint value around 20. Next, we have to make the roundness value around 60. And lastly, let's make the feather value around 100. Alright, our retro poster effect creation is complete. In this way, you can add a retro poster effect to your video in Premiere Pro. Let's preview. Apply the same method to any video clip to add a perfect retro poster effect. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like the video and leave a comment.